Hello Aries, welcome to Dogstartarot Tarot. Today I missed the full moon readings this for July. I've got some personal stuff going on that's taking up a considerable amount of my time and focus. But I've got a bit of free time today, so I thought I'd just do a quick timeless update, a reading, just what Spirit wants you to know. And if you've been drawn here, there might well be a message for you. So I'm doing the fire signs now, and I'm starting with Aries. I'm using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and I just getting a couple of feathers ready, because this does have a bit of TNA in it, and YouTube doesn't like that. So what does Spirit want Aries to know right now? I'm going to take 3 cards. Okay, you're getting 4 cards. Let's have a look. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, childhood, somebody coming back from the past. 3 of Wands, moving forward, looking at pastures new. 8 of Pentacles, hard work paying off. I like this card. And what have we got at the end? Oh, 10 of Wands, putting down a burden. Okay, nice story here actually for you, Aries. I think you're moving away from the past. This is childhood, and this card, usually it's kind of everything in the garden lovely and in a lot of decks. However, in this deck, it feels to me that she's almost like suffocated by the people around her. That she wants to break out of that. Okay, so you might well be feeling that you need to break away from something in your past that you feel is holding you hostage or holding you trapped. Okay, and here you've got the 3 of Wands, which is moving on from a situation. Okay, you've thought about it, you've planned it, and you're ready to go. You're just waiting there for your ship to come in, basically. Can you see the ship there? It looks like the sea's a bit rocky, a bit, not rocky, what's the word? Yeah, a bit fierce, looks a bit like a strong sea, like big waves. But yeah, it's rocking the ship a little bit here, rocking the boat a little bit, but it's going to move into calmer waters. And I think this is you just waiting for the time to be right to make this move away from this energy that's, I get a real feeling of that you're feeling oppressed, held back, anxious to move on, and doing it on your own, you know, not having everybody telling you what to do next. And here you've got the 8 of Pentacles, okay, which is like there's 2 people on this one. Normally in most decks there's only 1 person, okay, which is quite significant. This might be a relationship or moving towards something that's stable, something you've worked really hard for, okay. You've done all the groundwork, you've done the preparation, okay, like here in the 3 of Wands, you've done all the prep. Here you've worked really hard to make things happen, to build some sort of stability and grounding for yourself, okay. So the time is right for you to take it up a notch, okay. And here you've got the 10 of Wands, okay. This is about putting down a burden. This is, and I feel like this is a burden from the past, okay. This is a legacy, some hangover from something that's happened previously that you're ready to put down. You've done all the work, okay. This is, I feel this is a really nice thing. You're moving away from something that's been stifling your creativity, your fiery energy. It's been holding you back, but yeah, you can let it go. Okay, I'm going to take, I didn't need the feathers, I didn't get any nudity there in these cards. I'm going to take a card from the Tarot of the Abyss, just to see if there's anything hidden that Spirit wants you to know about. If there's anything hidden, anything you need to know, anything that's going on under the surface. Okay. We've got the Six of Pentacles, okay. That has been generous, okay. Generosity. If you've got more than you need, you can afford to give away a little bit, okay. And you know, it's goes in your karma bank. If you're generous, people will be generous towards you. I think here this is about recognizing the people who've helped you to get from this situation here, okay, to this situation here where you've been feeling stifled, you're ready to let down the burden, but you haven't done it alone. There has been somebody helping you, okay. I'm not saying this is a love relationship. I don't get that. I feel it's more of a work-related or a friend, companion. And I think this is, you know, not forgetting about them, making sure that you acknowledge their contribution to your journey. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Aries. I hope this helps. Next up, we've got Leo. So Leo, I'm using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot for your reading today. And I'm just going to take 3 cards, see what Spirit wants you to know right now. May or may not look at that one later. Okay, you've got the Knight of Wands. Oh, he looks like the most boring Knight of Wands ever. Usually this is a real fiery character. You know, he comes in like on an impulse, on a whim, and, you know, he's bringing you a message of some sort. But this guy looks, he almost looks fed up, doesn't he? Like, oh my God, not another message to deliver. So this could be your energy, or it could be that you're waiting for news and it's slow in coming, okay? So it's a real opposite to onesie energy for me, this. It looks, I don't know, it looks almost fed up, doesn't he? What else have we got? Justice, okay. This is about, it could be something going in your favour legally, if there's a legal matter pending. Could be something that's going to work in your favour. But it can also be about restoring balance in. Let's have a look at the last card. Okay, and you've got the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant is often a guru or a trusted advisor, okay? Someone who can help you. If you're struggling with a decision or something, it's someone you would go to for advice, like a bank manager, a teacher, a trainer, someone who's got more experience than you, okay? You know what's significant for me about this is that there are 3 people on this card and 3 people on this. It's unusual to have 3 people on the Hierophant card. Normally it's just the Hierophant there. But do you see these 2? And there's a dove there which signifies peace. It looks like that you may have been involved in a quarrel, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling very strongly that for some of you, not all of you, that you've been involved in some kind of argument or dispute, okay? Somebody here, she's also looking, look at that one's face. That person there is also looking dejected, like this Knight of Wands. So something's happened and somebody's going to be disappointed, okay? But I'm feeling you need to turn to someone someone who has a better knowledge of the situation than you do, to advise you and bring about a peaceful resolution, so that, you know, we haven't got anybody walking away, you know, feeling cheated, okay? That, you know, there's balance. And even when there's three people, you can balance, like is it an equilateral triangle, where you have, you know, everything's balanced for all three people, okay? Balance isn't just about 2s or 4s or 6s or 8s, you know, you can still have balance with, you know, different numbers. So let's have a look at, I'm going to have a look at the Tarot of the Abyss, just to see, ask Spirit, what's hidden from you at the moment? What are you not seeing? Or what do you need to know about this situation? The Four of Cups. Somebody here is bored with, you know, perhaps this Knight of Wands, as I said earlier, normally the Knight of Wands is a fiery character, you know, he comes in galloping in. But I think here he's just fed up. This process has been going on too long. Okay, whatever's happening here, and this sort of seeking justice or balance is taking forever, seemingly, and this guy's fed up. So again, because you got the major arcana here as well, you know, justice and the Hierophant, okay, I think it's important that you seek mediation or clarity from someone who knows more than you. So that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope this helps. And next up we have Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Dogstar Tarot. I'm doing this reading for the collective in lieu of full moon readings, which I didn't get around to doing because, well, I've got other things that have required me to be elsewhere. My focus has not been on doing tarot readings, and it's likely to be that way for the next few weeks. But what does Spirit want Sagittarius to know? I'm just going to pull 3 cards for you and just have a look at the overall energy, see if there's anything that Spirit wants you to know. And this is for the collective. It may or may not resonate for you. But if you've been drawn here, that may well be a message for you. Okay. If they're meant to come out, they'll come out. One more card, please, for Sagittarius. I'm going to keep that one as well because, okay, we've got him again. He came out for Leo. I'm going to put it to one side. I'm not sure whether that's part of your reading or not, but we'll see what the other cards say. Okay, got the Page of Wands. 5 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to take this Knight of Wands because he doesn't look like your typical Knight of Wands. He's not got that kind of fiery, passionate, exciting, enthusiastic energy. Okay, he looks actually totally fed up and dejected. And yeah, I've kind of got a feeling, because we started with the Page of Wands, okay? He looks expectant, you know, he's wanting to be a knight, but I kind of get the feeling it's not turned out the way he wanted it. He, she, whatever. But I have a strong feeling that something you'd hoped for hasn't turned out quite the way you wanted it, or that you were hoping for. I think there are arguments, disagreements, petty squabbles, okay? This isn't big stuff, it's small stuff, but it's annoying. Things that are annoying you and causing you to feel like you can't be bothered. You just want to walk away from it, okay? This is getting tangled up in something that perhaps you hadn't planned for, you hadn't expected. Because this guy here, you know, he just looks so like confident and positive about the future. But I think here he's you know, there is no gender in tarot, but you're feeling caught up in something that you had not expected, okay? Not what you wanted, and you want to walk away from it, okay? You've got the Six of Pentacles here as well. And again, this card in most decks is a card of generosity, giving, and yeah, being generous, okay, particularly with money, financial with your resources, okay? So, you know, if you've got something you can give, whether it's money or your time, or, you know, if you're volunteering or something, this is a card of doing exactly that. But look at this. The two people here, but he's giving all his coins to one of them, okay? So, again, I think this is a feeling of being almost like you feel you're being cheated out of something. Let's see. I'm going to take I'm going to take a card from the Tarot of the Abyss. Just see what else Spirit needs you to know. If this resonates for you and you want a reading, I do have some availability. You can email me at dogstartarot@outlook.com. What does Spirit want Sagittarius to know right now? Don't know why I'm feeling that one. Oh, Three of Wands. Okay. I think you're going to go in a different direction, okay? I think you're going to leave this kind of squabbling and unfairness. You know what? The situation's been unfair. I think you're going to move away from it, okay? You're ready. You've turned your back on it. You know, that if something hasn't turned out the way you expected, the way you anticipated, or the way you'd hoped for, if you've been caught up in this kind of mess here, like, how did you get yourself into this situation? Okay, get yourself out of it. And if somebody's going to give you a helping hand, accept it, okay? This is not balanced, okay? But this person here is choosing to give to this person, not the other one. So I'm kind of feeling that, yeah, somebody's going to give you a helping hand to be able to move out of this situation. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for being here.